So in 5C, they ask us to show that the rate of change of the volume of the water, which is V prime, is directly proportional to the exposed surface area of the water. And the exposed surface area is just the area of this little circle. And you can show that through the equation area equals pi r squared, which is just the equation for the area of a circle. So to do this, we have to set up some sort of equation. And this is going to be one of our equations, and the other is going to be v prime of t, because it's asking for the rate of change of the volume. So to do that, we have to make both of these variables, we have to just put both in terms of 1. So to do that, we do v equals 1/3 times pi. And earlier we found that h equals 2r, which means that r equals h over 2. So we plug that in, h over 2 squared times h. We just rewrote that equation, but put r in terms of h. And that simplifies to 1/3 pi times h cubed over 4. If you h squared, and then if you square the bottom, it's 4. And then if you combine those, it's h cubed over 4. So if we take the derivative of this to find v prime of t, we get v prime of t equals 3 over 12 times pi times h squared. And this simplifies to 1/4. So we get 1/4 pi, this is times dh dt, 1/4 pi h squared times, and then they gave us dh dt in the directions of the problem. It's negative 3 over 10 centimeters per hour. So we can plug in negative 3 over 10. And if you mush that all together, it's negative 3 over 40 pi h squared, v prime of t, equals that. So now what we do is we have to put this r in terms of h, because we're in h over here, and we know that r equals h over 2, so this is pi times h over 2 squared, which is just pi h squared over 4. So we have to set these two equal to each other to show that they're proportional. So v prime of t, which is just this, is equal to k, which is the constant of proportionality. Whenever you set up a proportional equation, you have to put in a k to make them equal. K times a of t, which is just this. So we have to figure out what k is. So this is sort of like conceptual mental math stuff, but you have to figure out what you have to multiply this by to get it to equal this. And if you do that, you can find that k equals negative 3 over 10. If you multiply this by negative 3 over 10, you get negative 3 pi h squared over 40, which is equal to that.
Or we can plug in the number of this to here, and the number of here to here, which become mathematical problem. We can solve for k. It's the same answer.